Have you ever imagined what it would be like to play Mega Man with 2 players? The game's opening surely alludes to it, but if you've played this gem of a game, you might know that it isn't possible. However, the people over at the Hidden Palace, a group known for preserving various video game media, have recently unearthed prototypes for Mega Man 10, ranging from October 2009 to January 2010. You can notice some small details that weren't featured in the game, like this how to play menu, or these digital greeting cards, but one large game mode was cut from the game. A 2-player co-op mode. When you load up the game, it gives you a brief but useful how to play menu. Before selecting a stage, you are prompted to play through it normally or in co-op mode. Each of these 3 playable characters in the full game are playable in this co-op mode, and pretty much are fully functional. Player 1's health bar is on the edge of the screen, while Player 2's health bar is right next to it. I think if this mode was fully implemented into the final game, these would have been noted as Player 1 and Player 2's health bar on screen, as it can get pretty confusing without it. If you and the other player are near each other, which will be shown by both characters glowing, you can sync up your weapons and produce a much larger and stronger version of that weapon. It's kind of like in the Mega Man X games, where you can unleash a charge shot with one of your special weapons. Your standard Buster Shot also increases in size and likely power when you are near your teammate. There are also a lot of unused mechanics from the game that require these 2-player charge shots. For instance, these obstacles that impede on your progress in certain levels. They can be destroyed by performing these 2-player charge shots. You can also pick up things, like in the second Wily stage with these hydraulic presses. That would have been useful, considering the amount of times I've died to these. You can also pick up your teammates and even throw them. And considering the nature of Xbox Live players at the time...
Yo mama finna beat the f*** out you, she on the way with the belt now, bitch ass.
My mom said I can call you a name.
That would have had some great trolling potential. A debug menu was also discovered at the time of writing the script. It works as most debug menus do, like allowing you to move around the area freely, and that sort of thing. I act like I knew what I was talking about with those debug menus there, but that whole sentence was pulled right out of my ass. A pretty cool feature, but I can see why this was cut from the game. Most debug menus aren't present, or at least aren't readily available like this in the full release. Man, I really wish these were implemented into the final game. This would have been the first Mega Man game to have simultaneous and online multiplayer. That would have definitely added to the replayability of this game. Not like it already doesn't have any to begin with, but this would certainly give it more. Online gaming through services like Xbox Live were huge at the time, so this would have been the perfect opportunity. What do you think about this? It's still totally up in the air as to why this was removed. Why do you think they scrapped this? What more do you think they would have added if this feature were finished? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Every time there was a girl that I liked, and she would like be at the house or close to the house or some she'd come out with the fucking photo album and show them my naked baby pictures, and on top of that talk about how small she'd be like, oh, look at his little dick, look at his little penis, look at his little I was just like, oh wow, really mom, you're gonna go around telling people I got a little dick? Yeah, I was a fucking baby. If I had a huge schlong as a baby, that wouldn't even fucking look right. And I was a fucking premature baby, you know, like fucking little premature 6-inch dick baby. That doesn't even make sense.